push it. Have one of you guys kind of keep a hand in front of his, from the other side, keep a hand in front of his shoulder and a hand behind his butt. You don't have to grab him, just kind of keep him from moving. And I'm going to have you do this actually. I'll hold the light.
Don't
have you
stand a little taller.
Swab.
Yep. So you just have to peel this back from here. So the end you inject to is under here.
Okay. Swab it.
The end of it, yep. Okay, then you're going to take your flush.
Swab the port.
Alright.
First thing you're going to do is unclamp this. So whenever you're not using it, that should always be
Slide,
clamped off.
yeah, slide the clamp down.
There you go.
Okay.
Stick the needle into the port.
Come on.
I'm going to have you pull back on the plunger. You'll see blood coming back. Now squirt 5 mLs into it. Doesn't have to be exact. That's perfect. Now pull it out. Oh, that's the whole thing. You only need to do half.
Oh.
You only need to do 5 mLs.
Oh.
It's fine. It doesn't hurt to do all of it.
Oh, okay.
It's just saline with a little bit of pepper in it.
5 is half the...
Okay.
Okay, so then you're going to do this, and you're going to give this slowly.
Slowly over a 2-minute period.
The whole thing? Or?
Yep, whole
Okay.
thing.
So I swab it again or no?
No, you can just go right.
It's, I guess that's cool.
Oh.
Come on, it's nailed down. Hold.
Here, one second. Another thing you can do as a holder is put a hand over his neck like this. Here, and then you can go.
Put your head higher. Oh, okay. There you go.
You can go. I know, buddy.
What the heck?
Oh, you gotta go straight into it.
You want to switch? Want to have me hold
There you go.
Slowly.
it? She's got it.
Can you stop for a sec? Let's wait a minute. Oh, you can pull it out.
Pull it out.
Yeah, just give a minute.
Here, grab my phone. I'll hold it.
Please record. So I can study.
Okay, let's do another couple mLs. Okay, stop. Then we'll give a minute.
So you go little by little?
Yeah. Sometimes what I'll do too is I'll draw that up in a little bit more saline.
It's
So
okay to
you
pull
have
it out
also-
though, right? Like if you have to
Yeah, you can pull it out in the middle. This is going to be the hard part, it's the feistier he gets. That's good, I'd rather see him feisty than...
feisty.
Yeah.
Back in. Or no?
He seems fine.
Okay. Sometimes you can do exactly, if he's laying down, you can do exactly what we did for the catheter. Have one person on the front legs, one person on the hind, and
just
kind of
hold
hold his
him.
head, and then just let him do it while he's kind of sleeping. Okay, you can go again. Maybe.
Should we build him a sanction?
Sometimes the best thing to do is get them while they're sleeping.
Just keep going.
Yeah, see the rest of it.
Slowly.
Okay.
Watch for the air.
Okay, little, hear the rest of it. Okay, and pull it out.
Okay.
Now
That's
you're
it.
going to get the flush syringe. Make sure you get your cap on there.
So it's 3 syringes in total?
It's going to be 2 syringes, and then we're going to do some IV fluid.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to drop a little more flush into that same
So
syringe?
we have to hold him for that ID.
Guys, or Samantha, take this, please.
Yeah, you're supposed to be taping
So you're going to take the needle
things
off.
that are happening.
Oh, another needle.
You're going to take the whole needle off.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay.
Then we'll get a new needle for that one, and then I can get the trash.
Okay. Go in.
Yep. So push it in. Now pull back on the. You have to hold it in. The other ones, the syringes that they gave you will have screws on them, so that's easier. There you go. Now you're gonna
Pull it out?
Yep, pull it out. Now we'll get you a new needle for that.
Should I be changing needles for that or only if it drops?
For the flush, I would change all the needles at least once a day. If for the Naxal, I would change a needle between. You would get a whole brand new syringe each time.
Okay.
And then once a day for the flush, change syringes. What did I do with that? You let him go for a minute.
Yeah, why are you still holding him?
Well, I wanted
He's trying to help.
So they got you a whole
Messing
bunch
up
of
the
ports here too.
syringe.
They got you a whole bunch of ports here too. We have plenty of extra. What do I do with your bag of syringes? Or needles? Drops, that's what. Okay, so you'll do the same thing, you'll just flush it with about half of that syringe.
What are you doing?
Into him, half.
Into the port, yep, half
Okay.
of that into the port, that's to flush it.
Okay, half in the port to flush.
and nutrients to it. Should I be holding his head or by his chest?
If you need to, you can hold around his head.
Doing good, boy.
Okay.
Good
Now
job.
put the needle back on. Now, since we're done with the injections, you're going to clamp off the port. I'll take the needle. Clamp the blue thing.
Slide that.
By sliding it up.
Yeah, you just slide it. You gotta be careful not to pull anything
Yeah.
out.
Should I have pulled back when I first put it in to check for blood?
The second time you don't have to.
Okay.
But the first time you do anything, definitely do that.
All right.
Only the
if it's
first
been-
insertion.
Yeah, if it's been 4 hours and you're just going back to the catheter, pull back. The other thing you can do is pull the gauze back and just check to look where the catheter goes into the skin and make sure that's not pulled out. There's a little gray top on it.
Okay.
That should be right at the skin, and then there's a long white catheter. That should be in his skin, you shouldn't see that.
Okay.
Now we're going to do fluids.
Okay.
So this is going to be a little bit more challenging because we're going to... Yeah, so we're going to have to unscrew the port to do that. We're going to have to hook these directly to the catheter.
Okay.
We're going to take the port off. So if you hold this for a sec.
Looks like he's getting ready to lay down.
If he lays down, that's fine.
Okay.
Make sure you lays down on the right side.
That's water. Anything you can drink, drink. He looks alert right now.
He looks really good right now. I'm happy with that. So for this, biggest thing is to make sure that this catheter, the blue part, is clamped and closed. Anytime that's open and that port comes off, they can either suck air back into the catheter or they can have blood come out of the catheter.
Okay.
So that's why it's important every time you're down.
Only open
Make
it
sure,
when you're
make sure the
using it.
blue is always clamped when you're not using it. Make sure the port is screwed on well when you're not using it.
Okay.
So for this, you're gonna hold him. When you get your fluids ready, you're just gonna make sure that there's some fluids in the top right here, and just look down the line. Make sure you don't see any bubbles. If you see any bubbles in there, you unclamp it. See, there's a little bubble right here in the end of the line. That's an air bubble right there.
Uh-oh.
So what we're going to do is unclamp it. So there's 2 clamps on this. There's one right here and one right here. Open that up. And the air bubble, all that fluids will just leak out. There's second bubble. Just let it drip until all the bubbles are out. And then you're good. So that's all it takes to get rid of bubbles. Just let some of the fluids run out of there. If you let it run and you hold this upside down, air bubbles are going to get in there. So just something to kind of watch out for, that whoever's holding it just holds it up straight. So I'll have you hold that. So what we're going to do,
What the doc told me down at New Bolton is he needs at least 4 times a day, but if you only do it 2, to give him half the bag each time.
yep,
I think for all of our schedules.
all of this is on there to give half a bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So what we're going to do, make sure blue is clamped. Pull this up. I'm going to untwist this port. Take this needle off. Screw these together. Plug this in here. Got all that? So basically, I'm going to undo it and I'll have you redo it.
Okay.
You have these 2 screwed together. This is kind of like a little protector. The needle just kind of keeps the end of this clean. When we unconnect it, pull this out, goes in the needle. Give that to you. Extra hand. This gets screwed onto here.
Back on.
Yep. So now I'll hold the bag and I'll have you.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew the white part.
Unscrew the white part.
Is it clockwise?
Don't pull on it, just unscrew it.
Yeah.
Counterclockwise.
Yeah. So lefty loosey, you're gonna have to grab
Oh, okay.
above right here. They can be tough. Grab way above. So you're gonna grab.
Not just this white part's coming out, right?
Yeah, this whole part right here.
Oh. Son of a foot. Okay, got it.
Okay. Now you're gonna hook that to the needle on here. Here. Now this is gonna get hooked in. Make sure you don't touch the end of that. That's gonna get hooked into the catheter. Nice and quick.
We'll watch this here. Okay.
Okay. There we go. Now once we're hooked in, you're gonna have to stay next to him to make sure he doesn't pull this out. We're gonna unclamp the blue,
We unclamp once we're hooked in.
and then we unclamp the green. And then we unclamp that white part, so roll it up. And you know you're running by that.
Okay.
Now, he can walk around, you just have to follow him.
Okay.
Should I let him walk?
Yep, you can let him walk. The big fun part of this is following him around, not letting him pull it out. So yeah, you can let him go.
Nice. Yeah, he's good.
So you can hopefully tire out, maybe you want to lay down, relax.
I might even have to tie him up.
Yep.
Until the whole thing?
Or do half the bag.
Am I holding this okay?
Yep, you're fine. And I'll leave you an extra one of these ports in
Okay.
case you drop it, and then there's also some ports that they left you from New Bolton in there too.
Okay,
So.
thanks. So how many days do you think?
I'm glad he's looking a lot brighter. I actually haven't seen him pass anything since I've been here.
Good.
They said it was pasty. So as long as he keeps going on this projectile, really good. Hopefully soon we can, at least we'll try to get these bags of fluids in that they gave you, and hopefully after that we're good to stop it.
Okay.
And if we get to a point where we have to get the catheter out, we can just keep him on some IM Maxell for a couple days. But I mean, he's going in a good direction right now, so I just don't want him to go backwards at all.
I think the goats are in the hayloft.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I was
fine.
wondering what that was.
They go up there sometimes. Really gotta watch that.
I'm getting sound seepy. So should he still get the BioSponge, the Pepto, and the ulcer guard?
Yep. If his manure goes back to normal, we'll stop the Pepto BioSponge. We'll still keep him on the ulcer guard.
And the Metro?
Yep. Yeah, keep him on the Metro as, I think their directions are another 4 days.